everyone, welcome to another video. So 31st March is fast approaching and it is time for you to choose the best tax regime, old or new. Calculate your taxable income, plan your taxes, and if you plan to make some tax saving investments or contributions, please do so before 31st of March. Well, currently you have two options available. One is the old tax regime and the other one is the new tax regime. In fact, tax planning in India has become more complex because of these two options that are now available to you. Typically, under the old tax regime, you can reduce your taxable income by way of deductions by making some tax saving contributions or investments, which otherwise is not available or applicable under the new tax regime. So if you have a high level of income and if you want to go for the old tax regime, then you must ensure that you have a high level of deductions also. To simplify this, let's understand it through this particular table. If you have a 10 lakh income in a particular financial year, then the cutoff point for deductions is 2,06,500, which means for a 10 lakh level of income, your minimum deduction should be 2,06,500. Any amount less than this, you should go for the new tax regime. Any amount more than this, you should go for the old tax regime because tax payable there would be lower. Similarly, if your income is 15 lakhs and above, your break-even point is 3,75,000 rupees, which means if you can make up deductions if you can make up deductions more than 3,75,000 rupees, then you should go for the old tax regime. Otherwise, it is only meaningful to go for the new tax regime because tax payable there would be quite low. So whether you want to go for the old or the new tax regime will depend upon your level or amount of deductions that you can come up with. Speaking about the tax rates, under the old tax regime, up to 2.5 lakhs, which is your basic exemption limit, there is no tax at all. The higher tax rate is 30% for all incomes above 10 lakhs. Under the new tax regime, your basic exemption limit is 3 lakhs, where your tax rate is nil. The higher tax rate here is 30% for all incomes above 15 lakhs, not 10 lakhs. Under the new tax regime, your tax slabs are high and your tax rates are reducing or are lower. Keeping in mind the basic exemption limits, even if you earn income up to rupees 5 lakhs in a financial year, still under the old tax regime, your tax payable will be zero because of the concept of rebate. Similarly, if you have income up to rupees 7 lakhs in a particular financial year and that is under new tax regime, your tax payables will be zero because of the concept of rebate. Well, obviously the next question is how often can you switch between the old and new if you want to keep playing with it? Well, if you're a salaried person, then there's no tension at all. You can do it multiple times. Opt before 31st March or before filing your ITR, but you can do so every financial year. There's no problem. But if you're a non-salaried person, if you're in profession or business, then you only get one chance or one opportunity to make the switch. That is, if you're currently under the old regime, then you can switch to the new regime once and then get locked in for the rest of your life. Otherwise, if you're in new and you want to switch to old, you can only do it once and not every financial year. Well, I hope I was able to make things clear through this particular video. I have a similar video like this on a more in-depth comparison between old and new tax regimes by way of giving more examples and all that. I will leave a link up here for you to check out that particular video. And if you want more videos like these on a regular basis through our notifications, you can also think of hitting on the subscribe button. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and thank you.